What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We got our carbon fiber. Welcome back, guys. We do have the carbon fiber on the dash. I ended up changing my mind and making it like this. It's two pieces. I need to get it. I wish I would have just got a longer piece. But got this cut out pretty good, and then I put this right here. This right here, none of the holes are drilled out or anything, so if I want to put stuff here, I could just come back here and hole saw it out. That's why I did that. I put this right kind of in the center. I got this one, I could use it for a tack or whatever, and then these ones as well. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm really happy with how it turned out. But that's gonna be it for the carbon fiber. We're done with carbon fiber for a little bit. Next thing we're gonna work on is getting the kill switch put into the bumper. It's gonna be ran right here. There's a good hole right here that goes right to the bumper, so I'm just gonna put it right here on that side of the bumper. So that's gonna be the next thing we're gonna work on, and then we're gonna work on getting the power all the way up to the starter, where the starter is gonna go, because I don't have a starter yet. And then I'm gonna get a ground wire all the way up after that. And the way I'm gonna ground this car is I'm gonna come and I am just gonna ground right to the motor. Somewhere down there. Not exactly sure exactly where I'm gonna ground it at the motor. And then I am actually gonna do one, I am gonna do one straight from the battery to the chassis as well. So I'll have a wire that'll come straight up, and I am just gonna do one somewhere, maybe not right here in the trunk or anything, but maybe down below or something, on a good chassis ground down there. And then I actually did start, I got window seal and got rid of that sharp edges there. I am gonna do this one right here as well. I'm gonna do this one right here as well, put a window thing on that, window seal, and then all the spots that wires are going through, like this one right here, I got a rubber grommet put in, so we're safe there. Just doing some final tweaking of the wiring, but for the most part, the wiring's pretty much outside of headlight switches and all that, and turn signals and brake switches. Outside of that, the Holley's wired in completely. I have, you know, this one's the injector wire and fuel pump that kicks on. They want you to connect that straight to the battery, so that's just what I'm gonna do. It's gonna get connected right to the battery. Same thing with these. These two are the main ECU power. They say connect directly to the battery, so that's exactly what that's gonna get. And then this one right here is the fuse box to trigger that on. And then, or no, wait, sorry. This one is... Oh, this one right here is the fuel pump, an injector, for the Holley harness. That's what this one is. This one is, for the alternator. This one is, for the fuse. I did 10 amp for the fuse. I think that suffice. That'll work perfect, I think. For the battery cables, I'm going to do 2 gauge. And I think that's plenty as well. But, let's see. Anything else? Any new other updates? No, that's been it. I mean, trucking away. Waiting on some wiring parts to come in that I ordered. And that's about it. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Let me show you what we got going on here, and then I'll take you to the wiring underneath the dash. Alright, so we got our red wire, but this is going to be for our white wire on the ignition, on the starter relay. And then we got this switch right here. This is going to be our power to our fuel pump relay, which I will show you that in a second. And then we got all of our grounds. We got our starter relay ground and then our main battery ground. Now, with that being said, let's go take a look at what we got going on in the car. Alright, so we got our fuse block here. It gets power from the battery. And then it's got grounds. And then we also have a good ground for it to supply all the grounds. And then we got our fuel pump relay, which is this one. And then our starter relay, which is this one. And let's explain what we got going on here. We'll start with the fuel pump relay. We got the wires coming out. We got the orange wire. The orange is going to be a power wire on a switch. So that's going to come up here, over here, and it's going to go into that switch over there that I explained on the bench. Then we got our red wire, which is a battery powered. So we run it to a fuse. This is going to be a 25 to 30 amp fuse. I am actually going to put a 30 amp in it. That's just me. And then we got our ground, which just goes right to a good ground there. And then we have our blue wire, which will trigger the fuel pump whenever we send power to everything. Alrighty, let's see. Now the starter relay. We have 2 wires left here that are not connected. That red wire, that long red wire on the control panel, that actually will connect to this white wire. Then you got your blue wire, which is ignition. So that's going to go to an ignition source. The red wire, let's see. The red wire comes up here and goes right to power. To a battery power. I could actually show you which one it connects to. Let me follow it for a second here. It connects to this very top one. So that's the first one. Ow, I just hit my funny bone and it was not funny. But that's what we got going on here. Next couple days, I'll have that all knocked out. Getting ready to start fitting the dash in. When the cage was put in it, he kind of somewhat, probably can't see. He kind of somewhat fitted the dash in here, but he never got it 100%. So I will have to do a little bit of cutting, so I will film that. And I have a couple more switches that still need to be put into the dash. You know, your turn signals and headlights and all that. And then I still have, I want to run all the wire that I need for the brake light switch with the dash out. That way there's just a lot more room. But with that being said, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next episode.